going on? Limitless Insight. We out in Philadelphia today. Recorded a great podcast. We had 3 great guests on, talking about entrepreneurship, leadership, just finances and all in general, and getting your life together and being on top of everything, man. It's a great episode. Tune in, man. This is going to be cut into 2 parts. So we're dropping one part this week. We're going to drop the next part next week. Tune in, drop a like, subscribe, drop down in the comments what you think about it, how you liked it, and let's get it, man. Limitless Insight. Limitless Insight, episode 8, man. We out in Philadelphia with it. My guy, let's come through. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
What's going on? It's Jared coming to you live from the west side of Philadelphia.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Mo. You already know, North Philly.
Rese, we down here from South Florida, you know. We back home. We with the boys, you know.
Yeah,
Get it right, we lit.
I'm excited for this. That's a bunch of knowledge, just a bunch of everything we got going on, man.
For sure.
Came back, 2-3 weeks ago. I had texted our group chat every time, and I just said, hey, man, I need you on the podcast, bro. I got too much knowledge and everything going on, so I need y'all on here. We're going to talk about businesses, school, life. Everybody got their story, and I just had to bring it out. So I'm going to get it started with Jared, man. What accomplishments have you made to this point, man? You came out, full ride, out here in Philadelphia. Talk to me a little bit about that.
So I just graduated in May from the #1 HBCU in the world, North Carolina A&T. Shout out A&T, Aggie Pride.
Yeah.
I graduated from A&T, debt-free. Currently, I'm at the University of Pennsylvania getting my master's degree in city planning. Also fully funded. So I'm trying to really get this real estate stuff kicked off and bring some generational wealth to my family.
That's love.
Nah, that's love, bro. For sure. Congrats on everything, bro. That's lit.
Mo, what about you, man? I know you got a bunch of stuff going on right now. What can you say you done came to this far and what point that you're at right now?
Honestly, I'll say, like, right now, it's so much going on. Like, it's hard for me to keep track of everything. And that's how, like, every entrepreneur want to get to. You know, that's the level you want to get to. You don't ever want to be complacent to the point where you know what's happening in your life. Like, kind of the chaos is a good thing in a sense, because you're just like, you have a lot going on, you have a busy schedule, you know every time you're doing something. My thing is like monetizing everything that I do, no matter what it is. Like even when it comes down to like giving advice to people or just like the little things, you know. So right now I say the best part about everything that I'm doing, honestly, just being able to live the dream, to be honest, living the dream of every entrepreneur. So yeah.
So with you being like chaotic and whatnot like that, how is
I'm ready to go. He ready to get into it.
It's your boy Rese, man. We here. And I'm back down in South Florida right now, but I'm back home with the boys. We lit.
Yeah.
Me right now, you know, doing day-to-day things, you know what I'm saying, 9 to 5, as well as my media agency and photography and whatnot, you know, working in the nightclubs down in South Florida.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Making a lot of connections with people, you know, getting into different things, running into different opportunities, and it's lit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's a lot going on. And like
exactly.
And that's why I was about to jump into what you were saying, like, with it being chaotic, you know what I'm saying? So like, what are some of your methods of time management?
Time management, honestly, is kind of like, because I'm in a professional setting with soccer now. Right. So, like, just being in a professional setting with soccer, that's one of the things. So, that's basically my 9 to 5, basically. You know, I can lose a contract, I can get kicked off the team, just like that. So, there's a level of professionalism that I need to obtain. So, that keeps me in check. So, like, no matter what I do, I got to prioritize that in a sense, and then everything else got to fill into those little blanks. Like, let's just say we have a film session at 3. And we get done practice at 12. Like between those times, I gotta schedule some meetings, like whatever it is between that time span, and then boom, film. After that, schedule something else, and then you just gotta make time for you, because you need that. You need those free times. You know, everything can't be business. You know, so most of my free times come like later on in the day. So my day is like jam packed, and that's where the chaos come from, because you're going from one thing to another. You're going from one thing to another. So it's like you get tired. So, like, chaotic in a sense where it's, like, not like a bad chaos, but, like, it's like a busy chaos, you know?
Yeah. That leads to my first question. I want to hear everybody. Networking is probably the biggest thing you can do in the world. I was talking to one of my homeboys about going out and meeting new people and getting what they know. I just told Rese the other day, he said it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. It's that part. It's not about who you know, but about who knows you.
100%.
You out here in Houston right now. One of the biggest real estate cities. You got people coming in and out. You at Ivy League school. What's your first thing? And
For free.
How are you doing to
Right,
network
for free.
Put yourself and your people out there.
I would have to say, man, shout out my pops for this one. Like growing up, you always said closed mouths don't get fed.
Mhm.
And I've applied that to every environment I've been in, from
Facts.
high school, college. Now I'm going to grad school. There's always somebody out there that can offer you a hand up, or a piece of advice, or you know somebody that knows somebody.
Exactly.
And while school always important, I've always thought school was cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was like who I met at school that really put me in any position I was about to be in for my next, my next takeoff. So.
No, yeah,
Right,
respect.
Yeah. Those mouths don't get fed, so if you trying to make it in this life, you gotta have a conversation with somebody.
Facts. No, that's a fact. Honestly, like I tell people all the time, your network is your net worth. Like at the end of the day, literally, because no matter what it is, if I go broke today, I built those connections with people that I know will literally give me a startup. They will give me a loan, a big loan to start up another business to get back on my feet, and that's off of just like building those genuine connections. And also, like the connection don't even have to be something about money. It can be literally just like somebody bringing me around them and me building my name up. Your name is one of your biggest, like branding your name is one of the biggest things you can do. So like you can brand your name, like for example, somebody like Lil Baby, everybody, that documentary you dropped, that branded his name into like somebody that's just like an overall good guy. Like he's humble, all of that stuff. People didn't know that. It was kind of like, yo, he's Lil Baby. Now it's kind of like he's a rapper, but like now people seen that documentary that branded his name into something else. Now he's probably the biggest name in rap right now. So it's kind of like, so branding your name is one of the biggest things you can do, especially when it comes to networking. Because if somebody hear your name, you want them to picture something behind it. You want them to think of something. They want to be like, all right, cool, Rese, like, what does he do? Like, all right, cool. When I think of Rese, who do I think about? A stand-up guy. Like one of the Exactly. That's all it is. Like literally a stand-up guy, one of the best photographers, stuff like that. Like you want to be able to, whenever somebody hear your name, you want somebody to actually like, boom. First thing they say like, oh yeah, him. Yeah, I know him. He's this and that. Oh, it's got to be a good reaction whenever somebody hear your name. So branding is a big part of networking, especially.
I know we sat on a pool side and we were talking about how you about to change up, you about to move out, get started on your own, man. That story always brings me back. And just you didn't have one connect out there, one person that you knew and just took a risk.
I mean, it just started with one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I'm from Philly. I've been here 15 years. Left here 2015, my freshman year of college. I was over at Southern. You know what I'm saying? That trenches down bad. It was about that time that because we at a point in time we was facing real struggles, homelessness. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to play with. And at that point in time, it was a struggle for my family. You know what I'm saying? Being one of six. You know what I'm saying? Single mom at the time. You know what I'm saying? She thugging, hustling it up.
Yeah.
Now we moved back home, Baltimore, where my family's originally from, Jenkins. You know what I'm saying? That's really where the roots started at. Went back home, got a little bit of help. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was in that area where I met two of my brothers here. You know what I'm saying? Perry Hall, shout out to y'all. Became a completely different person. I was surrounded by different people. You know what I'm saying? With good intent. And it took me some time to, you know what I'm saying, figure that out, figure out who I was. You know what I'm saying? It was that point in time where. And fast forward from there, we down in South Florida. You know what I'm saying? My dog John hit me up. It was peak COVID time, man. Honestly, that was. Peak COVID. It was a lot going on.
Yeah.
Everybody. There was a lot going on.
That's where the hustle mentality had to come from, bro. Like,
I mean, I believe it. I believe in a way it does.
Yeah.
Like, it was for me personally. I had a couple different options.
Yeah.
Like I said, starting over from zero. I could have started over from zero twice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like it was crazy. And it happened so fast.
Yeah.
But then at that same point in time, we had so much time to figure it out. I don't know about you, but we was Maryland. We was in the crib. We really couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, facts. Everybody was locked down.
Yeah. So that was hard.
Facts.
And that was around. I think that was right before that. Right around that time is when I, spoke to you about. Like, maybe go down to South Florida. I was like, I'm 20 at the time. I can't do nothing here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go out there and see what I can do.
20 no kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
Like South Florida.
Like, you might as well.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It
You
was
might as well
like,
pop out.
I wasn't really at my full potential where I was at that point in life. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really flourishing as the person that I am.
Yeah.
I like to be around people.
Exactly.
I like to talk to people.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like,
Yeah.
I got put in a position to where I'm around those people. Boca Raton,
Yeah.
one of the richest retirement areas in the United States.
Mhm.
I'm talking to a lot of people with a lot of money.
Yeah.
Casual conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Nothing crazy. Just breaking down how to talk to people, different type of people.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's really how it be when you get in that new environment. Like you adjust to whatever you're around.
Mhm.
Like, I feel that 100%. Like coming out the pen, like it's a different culture, like a different caliber.
Yeah.
Like no matter the race, it's just a different caliber of
Mhm.
money around here. So like just getting around a new environment really.
Yeah.
Either you gonna boss up or get like pushed out.
Exactly.
That's all it
Exactly.
is.
Nah,
Dog
yeah.
eat dog world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I stepped out in the real world at, 20 years old.
Facts.
It hit
Mhm.
It hit you, and it hit
Yeah.
you, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of learning. I've been doing so much learning about
Mhm.
life, about myself,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying, in
Facts.
the last couple of years, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
We just had an episode the other day where we was talking about controlling the mind and everything like that, and how powerful that the mind is that you can get stuff done,
Mhm.
and just being in control of yourself and all that.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
if you ain't watched that, go tune in the last week. It was a great episode about that. We got 3 brilliant minds here. I want to hear everybody plan on generational wealth. I already know what we got going on, but I want to hear everybody plan so that when they 45, 50,
Mhm.
they look and hit that slide.
Mhm.
They're not still punching the clock.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
For me, it really is. It's really starting with me. You know what I'm saying? So I got to take a different path and I have a different viewpoint on it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like I said, I'm around people and I'm learning. I'm just
Yeah.
picking up on every little thing from everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sponge. When I put it all together, you know what I'm saying? Right now it's my health.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Work out, eat good.
Exactly. Yeah.
My mentals. Same, all multi-pushes. And it's really starting from there, bro. I mean,
Mhm.
like, being around the people that I'm around.
Yeah.
22 years old.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Figure out how to manage things differently. And I got people that I got to put that knowledge on to real soon.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah. Fact.
So that's why I try to lock in with that.
Mhm.
So you see your way is knowledge, bro.
It's knowledge.
As right now.
It's
Hell
knowledge.
yeah.
I gotta obtain it so that I can give it back.
Mhm. Nah, I felt that for real. I tell people all the time, like, one of the best things you can invest in is knowledge. Like, one of the best things you can invest in is knowledge. Like, we live in a society today where everything is kind of like based off of like what you got. So it's kind of like the first thing, one as like African Americans, whenever someone get like a big paycheck, they want to go into materials and etc. We need to start investing in knowledge, because at the end of the day, that knowledge is going to get you those materials. No matter what it is, the more you know, the more you get. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, for me, like building generational wealth came down to like me investing in my mind, even if it is like buying someone's course. I'm gonna be working for the rest of my life, and that's not like I'm staying at, not in a bad way, but like, you don't know anybody that's not working. Yeah. Everybody's working. No, the billionaires, they're working. Like, you don't have to. Working doesn't mean you're physically doing anything or you have to. Exactly. They work the hardest. Literally, they have meetings 24/7. They got to go through investments. They got to make business decisions every single day. So I know I want to be to the point where it's like I'm working for the rest of my life. And working meaning that I can literally sit there at my laptop, press one button, and I make $1 million. So it's kind of like,
you want to be working. I don't want to say towards you, but
Mhm.
how you want to work.
yeah.
You working for you.
Exactly. Working for me, and also I want to be able to build something that maybe 10 years from now on, whenever I have kids or something, they're in an environment where they don't ever have to worry about, okay, maybe I need to go out and get a 9 to 5 or etc. Like, I want them to be able to come into something where, you know what, I have this amount of real estate in my name. I have this in my name. So you know what, I'm going to just chill and enjoy my childhood. Because I feel like a lot of us had to literally, like, we had to tighten up. We had to tighten up. So it's kind of like putting that pressure on a teenager, either make or break you. Some people choose the wrong path of, you know what, that breaking you part is taking it to the other side of the streets, you know, and we took it, even though we all grew up in the same environment where everything wasn't the nicest, we tightened up and, you know, took it the other route instead of, you know, the route that people usually take it that always end up in that 6x6 cell. You feel me? So listen, yeah, hell yeah.
Jerry, you got 3 younger brothers. So when it comes to the knowledge and the generational wealth, you not only got to put on for you, but you got to make sure the 3 behind you is coming with the same mentality. Or maybe they don't have to have the same mentality, but they're there if they want it. So how do you deal with that leadership, and how are you planning on making that?
All 4 of us was raised under the same household with the same parents. Like, we are very different.
Yeah.
So, like, everybody bring their own skills to the table. So, like, when I think about building generational wealth, I think about, what can Joe offer the team? What can Josh offer the team? What can Jeremy offer the team? What can I offer the team? And then off that, we can just build.
Yeah.
I think my way of bringing generational wealth to the family, though, is just going to be through real estate. Like, just having a bunch of stuff in our name.
Mm-hmm.
Like, our parents encouraged us to save, get a job, have security. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, hell yeah.
To the point where I can take them calculated risk in attempt to put myself and my people in a better position.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, whatever is in your threshold of risk,
Yeah.
I think you should take that. But like,
Mm-hmm.
You can't build generational wealth, messing that bag up.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta
Nah.
take that risk.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Calculated risk.
Hell yeah.
Whatever you put
Hell
your
yeah.
money into, your time into,
Mhm.
your energy into, like, you gotta make sure you moving strategically.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
Time, essentially, bro.
Yeah.
Really
for
time.
Time. Hell yeah.
I read that
It's
every
really
book.
time.
Mhm.
The business time is the biggest asset.
Yeah.
And the billionaires and the rich,
Mhm.
that's all they care about.
It's your
is
time,
Time.
your health,
Yeah.
relationships.
Literally.
You know what I'm
Literally.
saying, bro? Like,
Maximizing my time, man.
Exactly.
I think that's the key. Like, whatever you're doing.
Literally, that's why I literally wake up at 6 a.m. every single day. I'm up at 6 a.m. Even if it is like, no matter what it is, if I go to a party and I come home at 2-3 a.m., I'm up at 6, making sure everything is intact. Like, even if it is just like me spending an hour or 2 hours doing something and then going back to sleep, I make sure I wake up at the top of the day, check all my emails, make sure nobody texting me, because a lot of my business partners are overseas. So when I wake up, that message is there. So I want to catch them before they get busy. So it's like me waking up early plays a big part. And to add on to the generational wealth thing, like, one thing about me and my business, I feel like I've made way more money with white people than I made with black people. And it bothers me in a sense. But it's kind of like, it bothers me in a sense because it's not like a race thing. It's more of a, like, it opens your mind to seeing, like, your culture. Like, we are not welcoming, we're not giving. People aren't willing to help each other out. So it's kind of like that plays a big factor. Like, I heard one of my guys, his dad, I was with him the other day. His parents are Jewish. I mean, he's Jewish. He was telling me about how his dad made his dad's first 10 million. He broke off 5 million to all his brothers. And then he was like, yo, you go build this business, you go build this business, you do this and that. And now all of them have a net worth over 100 million. So it's kind of like, that shows a part. That's why, like, every major corporation in the U.S. is owned by a Jewish person. Because
I
when,
was talking about that with like an Uber driver.
For real, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the Jews, man.
yeah,
They just put, like I said, they put the knowledge on.
yeah,
people,
they're the
you know
most
what I'm saying?
unselfish people out here.
I was wondering about that. I'm like, do at the bar mitzvah or something.
Exactly.
All the uncles,
Yeah.
just giving them checks for $10,000.
Exactly, right?
Touch this when you're 18.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're the most unselfish group of people. Because it's just like, if one Jew get rich, he's putting on 6-7 more Jews. Like, yo, let's do this. Because if you're the only person in your circle that have money, all you're doing is losing and you're not gaining. Like, you're not gaining nothing. If your homeboy is not rich, it's like everybody asking you, like, yo, can I get 1,000? Can I get like 2,000? You're losing more money than you're gaining. Now, if all 4 of us are rich, now I can hit you up like, yo, I got this business plan. Let's go in 25, 25, 25, 25, and boom. Easy money. Now we're all making money together instead of me dishing out 2K to you, 5K to you, 10K to you. So it's like, now I'm losing money and then people around you give those money out. Guess what they're using the money for? Material things. They're not even using it to, like, build knowledge or whatever. Even if you like, yo, I need 2K, but I want to invest in something. Can you help me invest this 2K? And then whatever I make back, I'll pay you the money back, and then we just keep rolling. Stuff like that. So it's kind of like, it's crazy, bro.
That's why you got to find them homeboys that, like, are willing to learn how to fish.
Exactly.
You gotta feed them.
Yep.
Be willing to learn how to fish.
Exactly.
Show them that one time.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can feed a man for eternity.
Like, once you surround yourself with people like
Exactly.
that, like black.
Nah, you gotta repeat what you just said. You gotta repeat what you just said.
What?
What I said?
You gotta repeat what you just
I
said.
said, teach a man how to fish. You gonna eat for eternity.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
For sure. Just find that group. Like you can build a whole team of bosses, but you just
Exactly.
That's how you guys. It's all about who you surround yourself with.
Facts,
like
facts.
everywhere that I've been,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, I'm thinking about what these people can bring to the table.
Yeah.
You know
Hell
what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm surrounding myself. All right, dang, social aspect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Monetary aspect.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Mental aspect.
Exactly.
Keep them people around you. Just build them up around you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And have them,
Exactly.
bro. Like we was 10 the other day, bro. Y'all, we talked pretty much every day for like
Yeah.
the last 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
Same chat,
Exactly.
bro. 4 or 5 years. The last 4 or 5
Yeah.
years, bro. And a lot of people don't know that because they'll
Yeah.
see y'all in the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They'll see y'all on all the Instagram posts.
Yeah.
A lot of my ideas come through y'all. I be just talking to
Exactly.
y'all.
Yeah.
6 o'clock in the morning, texting.
Yeah.
Hey, what are y'all up, yo?
Nah, yeah, hell yeah.
And that's how you build bosses around you.
Exactly.
Look, I want to talk about a couple points. So the first thing, the timing thing.
Yeah.
I seen something the other day, and it was like, if you on the West Coast,
Yeah.
you can't wake up when the market open at 9 a.m.
Mhm.
You're 3 hours behind.
Exactly.
You can't wake up on that time.
Exactly.
You gotta wake up early 'cause you on the
Exactly.
West Coast.
Yeah.
It open at 9 a.m. across the world.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you was talking about your businesses. Can you break down a little bit about what you're doing for, I know you got a couple of businesses.
Yeah.
Can you break down how successful you've been in a couple and how you've been managing all of them throughout time?
My most successful business right now is probably my e-com. E-com business is kind of like e-com is basically different stores and just me building different things off of like using social media to my best capability, you know. So it's kind of like e-com, my sneaker business, you know, also like a professional soccer career, real estate. That's another thing. Tax real estate, even if it is just like, and tax real estate is one of those things where it's kind of like you just gotta use the bank to your advantage, you know. Use a bank to your advantage. So, and then those are really it. Then there's like little things then and there where it's kind of like maybe I have an investment share in like this company or this clothing brand that I'm getting money back from in like a year or two, just stuff like that. So, managing them.
You know what they call that? My fault.
Yeah, go ahead.
In the real estate world, they call that opium.
Opium, right?
Yeah. Other people's money.
Other people's money, exactly.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Nah, hell yeah. So it's kind of like managing that just comes from me having a set schedule. Like I don't change my schedule for anybody. Like no matter what it is. If I have I'm gonna prioritize the stuff that's making me money first. So it's like even if it is like, but if something comes up, like maybe if it's an opportunity for me to build some more connections, I'll see if I got a little bit of wiggle room. But make sure you're disciplined enough to say no. Like yes is very expensive. Saying yes is very expensive. Like dude, that word yes is very. Come on, man. You feel me? Like that word yes is very expensive. Come on. Yes is very expensive. I'm telling you, trust me. It's wild. Yes is expensive to your time, your mind, your body, your energy, your bank account. Like, come on, man. So you gotta be disciplined enough to say no. Even if somebody's gonna look at you sideways, you gotta be able to say no, I can't. You know, and no, I can't. And you gotta say no, I can't, and not feel entitled to give a reason. No, I can't should be enough for you to say I respect it. So once you start saying no, I can't with no reason behind it, people are gonna start respecting your no's, and that yes gonna mean so much more. So it was kind of like, and then that yes becomes valuable to them. Because if you're just handing out yeses, now it's just like, well, I'm gonna just ask him for this. He's gonna say yes. It don't mean anything when he say yes. So they're gonna take it for granted. So now if you're saying no, I can't do this. Why? Because no.
Exactly. I ain't gonna lie, bro. What book you read? I need to hear the whole script.
Hey, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, bro. For real.
During the COVID year, during the pandemic and all that, the stock market volatility was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And I know we was in the same house. You was coming to my room. Boom, I just hit this. Boom, I just hit this. Almost controlling it. It was almost wild to see because I was new to the market. I was just reading about it and the volatility that was going on. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Cat coming in. Can you talk about the successes you had and the failures you had and within the stock market?
Man, do not hop in that stock market without doing some due diligence.
It's an evil world. It's an evil world. I'm telling you. Shit.
Like a video game.
Exactly.
Money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. 2020, like it was a lot going on in the economy. Like a lot of money being pumped into the economy. Trying to, just keep people spending. And the stock market, it was almost like if you seeing video game numbers. Like the stock market's supposed to be a long term game. 7%, annually.
Exactly.
People, running up 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 in a day.
Yep.
Off stupid stuff, off GameStop, AMC.
Exactly. Exactly. It's not. It's not.
Rich during that time. A lot of people went broke during that time.
Yep.
Like when these stocks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like it's definitely cool now in terms of like that the volume of jumping up and jumping back down. But like I said, man. I've taken losses in the stock market. I've taken some crazy wins. I've taken some crazy losses.
Trust me.
Hey,
listen.
I've had some crazy wins.
I woke up days when my heart was hurting, man. I couldn't even eat for hours. I was sick. Trust me, it happens. It's a cold world out there. You better bundle up before you go in there.
Honestly, right now, I would say in this market, I would say cash is king. I would keep cash to yourself. I would not hop in the stock. This is.
Yep.
I'm no investor.
It's not financial.
No, it's not. Exactly.
Like cash is king right now.
Yep.
And
100%.
It's too volatile. Like,
Yep.
To just be throwing your money in there. So I always hold on to my bread right now.
Yeah,
That's how I would be personally. Not financial advice.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
You came to Miami. You came to Boca before. One camera. Now I'm seeing your page where you got artists coming through. I done seen 50 Cent, Lil Baby.
Yeah.
How did you get in the position? Because you can't just walk into a club and get next to somebody like that.
Yeah,
At
man.
all.
How did you get to that?
Connections, bro. I mean, like, photography just started as a little hobby,
Yeah.
I was walking around, chink, had some free time.
Yeah.
Figure something out, you know what I'm saying? And if I didn't know this one person, shout out to my boy Ayo. Ayo tapped me on Raheem.
Yeah. Yep.
Raheem had that first fashion show.
Exactly. That's where we linked
It was
up.
his first fashion show.
Yeah.
For my first time shooting a fashion show.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And the pictures came out crazy.
And I
My
was
boy
like,
got me right too.
Yeah.
At Vision,
Yeah.
at
Drop your
Visionaries,
ad.
man. VISIONARESE. RESE, man. Vision,
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, bro. I was out there with him at that fashion show. Long story short, I tapped in with Rodrigo. Shout out my guy Rodrigo, promoter down in Miami.
Good man's.
The man,
Good man's.
my man,
Rodrigo's a
my
man, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
Night Out.
Thanks, bro.
It was crazy. It was crazy, bro. Like I said, I had just picked that camera up. I probably always told you, I was like, yeah, I kind of want to be in that nightlife industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what's going on. Every time I was in high school.
Yeah.
Nightclubs, all that. Yeah, I was like, yo, met Rodrigo there, cool dude.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
cool people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
fact.
saying? Good vibes. You surrounded
Yeah.
by good people. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? So that was the best place for me to make connections with me being down in Florida right there. Cause like, I
Yeah.
didn't really know nobody.
Yep.
I didn't really know nobody.
Yeah.
So when we got there, I hit him up like 2 weeks later. I was like, yo, I'm trying to get my foot in the door. You know what I'm saying? What's up? And take some pictures.
It's a risk.
Intern promote for you. You know what I'm saying? Go
Exactly.
outside, hand out some flyers.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it
He was
is.
like, you need a cameraman. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Exactly.
Why not?
I ain't gonna lie to you right now, the biggest market is cameramen.
It's crazy.
Cameramen and videographers. Bro,
It's content.
it's content.
crazy.
It literally.
Social media set
social
it
media.
up. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Social media is responsible for a lot of things.
Hell
Good
yeah.
and bad.
Hell yeah.
Digital design, like influence world, bro. Like you have a music video that's gonna catch my eye as I'm listening.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
15 seconds for 15 seconds.
Exactly. Yeah, literally.
If your business, I know how many businesses have monetized or scaled because they came from just doing their stuff and they wrote to videoing.
Exactly.
And now they're on TikTok with 500,000 views. People, they make a $500 course.
Mm-hmm.
$100,000 views on TikTok.
Yeah.
And they got just 20, 40 people signing up.
Exactly.
And a monthly subscription.
Mhm.
You don't know a lot about good debt. There's bad debt and there's good debt.
Yeah, exactly.
That monthly subscription that you
It's
have
not
somebody buy
good.
their course,
Mhm.
You have a good debt.
Yep.
And they pay you every month.
You're good. You're set, man.
It's crazy, bro. And the digital world is crazy.
Mhm.
That content, and they jump you right in.
Mhm.
And every question if you don't ask is always a no.
It's right there.
Yeah.
And they jump you right in with that, man. That took off quick. I mean, I've seen 50 Cent say ain't no way.
That's crazy. Like Rodrigo wasn't that guy, bro. He be in the
Yeah.
right places.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm following this dude around.
Nah, facts.
Man,
First-
Curtis.
First business meeting we had with him, me and my boy Cassie. Shout out Cassie.
Yeah.
We down in a little spot down in Brickell. This is still one of my first times. You know what I'm saying? traveling throughout Miami. You know?
Yeah.
So we got a spot called Moxie's, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And we walking there, we see this dude walking there, and he comes to the meeting late. He's
Was
to the
it
meeting late.
his meeting?
Huh?
Was it his meeting?
Yeah. Came to the meeting late, you know what I'm saying? He's like, what's up, man? Dapping people up on the way in. Casual restaurant, casual Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We sat, we talked, we learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? Figured some things out, and then I was following him around. He and all the nightclubs. He know everybody. He knows
Facts.
so many people.
Yeah,
He-
hella
he
people
put
know.
me in that position.
Bro, hella people. Every time I see somebody from Miami, they be like, "Oh, Rodrigo follow you?" I was like, "Damn, Rodrigo really, his name's really big. That's crazy." Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? Marketing your name. Exactly.
Shout out my guy.
Literally, once you market your name to stand for something, I'm telling you, you're set, bro. That's all it is, bro. And especially if you make it into the industry, like the nightlife industry, whatever it is, the rap game industry and stuff like that. Now, like, my name is getting in there in a sense where it's kind of like, people's like, oh yeah, I remember him, or like, oh yeah, I know him from this and that. Ain't he the kid that do this, and just stuff like that. So like, just even that, like, somebody be like, oh yeah, ain't that the kid that do this and that? As long as they know that, that's fine. As long as it ain't no like wow shit. Ain't he like, oh, this and that that's involved in this drama, or like whatever it is. Exactly. It's exactly.
And all that piggyback from you saying, you know what I'm saying, starting over from zero. So like for me,
Mm-hmm.
it was like I got this like God-given ability, like
Yeah.
a lasting first impression.
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Nah, literally,
You know what I'm
because
saying, bro? Like,
yo,
whoever it is,
yeah,
I can relate to so many people, on so
Exactly.
many different things.
Exactly.
People I'm around.
literally,
People that I've
that's
been
the
around.
fact. That's literally a
Like,
fact.
Connections is just,
Nah, yeah,
it's easy right there.
Mhm.
Like, I can see right through it.
literally,
I can see right through it. All right, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you for a couple months.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You're one of those temporary people I'm gonna meet. in my 20s.
exactly,
You know what
literally,
I'm saying? But it is people that you keep around for years.
yeah,
A long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Graduation party.
We probably never see that same group of people in that same in a setting like that
Mhm.
again.
Yeah, definitely.
nah, yeah, that happens a lot, bro. I'm telling you, I can read through people. I read people easily, bro, because I feel like once you get into a certain point in life, success, whatever it is, clout or whatever it is, you gotta be able to read people. So it's kind of like back to the last thing, a good first impression, bro. Like every famous person I've met that I've had more than 5 minutes to actually have a conversation with, they ended up asking me for my number. Even the other day, we were at the studio. Lil Baby ended up asking me for my number. I didn't even offer it. Literally.
I was like, what's up?
I didn't even say anything. He's just like, yo. He was like, yo. Somebody take down his number. We bring him in. I was like, huh? I was like, shit. Hey, I was like, shit. I was like, bet. And then he's like, you know what? Never mind. And give me his phone. He's like, lock yourself in there. And then he called me, and then he was like, yeah, lock me in there. We're gonna stay in touch. And then
That's tough.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
seen you was giving him some of your.
Yeah, I gave him some
some
motion apparels, man. We taking over, man.
Yeah, you got some
Motion
good
is as long as you're doing what you gotta do, as long as you're on top of the game, providing for yourself, providing for the people around you, you got motion. That's how I see it. You know, it's not about you. Yeah, it don't gotta be about you being exactly. It don't gotta be about you being rich, nothing like that. As long as you're doing something and set yourself up, cool. I gave him some of the apparels when we locked in. And then I was showing him more stuff because he just locked in with the World Cup. And then I texted him like Friday morning.
Crazy.
The World Cup is crazy.
One for the trenches, he locked in at the World Cup.
That's what I'm saying.
No Super Bowl.
No Super Bowl, World Cup. Like that's insane. That's insane. And then me locking in with him like after this World Cup performance, you know this man about he has the right to charge $1 million for a performance if he wanted to. Like that's bro. Like after the World Cup, there's gonna be so many people that watch the World Cup that probably didn't even know about Lil Baby. That's gonna know about Lil Baby. Literally. Hey, like that's crazy, bro. Insane. So it's kind of like just like that. I hit him up. I'm like, yo, congrats on the album. Yeah, like this is a masterpiece. And he hit me up like, yo, appreciate the support. Let me know whenever you're in Atlanta. You saw that?
It's a masterpiece. I seen it in the close friends. I'm like masterpiece. I ain't finished the whole album yet, but
Yeah.
So compare that to my turn. Consider.
Nah, my turn was insane. My turn was insane. This one is a masterpiece because of some fact. Like my turn had songs where like you were just like, you know what? I might not be feeling this. But like this, not like songs like that's bad. But my turn has songs where it's kind of, you know what, like, you know, I can go without listening to this. And I feel like this one, bro, like I couldn't skip the songs. Like I literally could not skip a song.
Yeah, I ain't get all the way through yet.
Yeah,
I'm
literally.
gonna finish that joint on the airplane ride back home.
You gotta really, like, actually, I know a lot of people say this, but you gotta really listen because he's elevating, bro.
Like
Yeah,
he's
for sure.
talking. Like yeah, like he's giving out
That's
game.
what I was saying earlier. Before
Yeah.
we even started, like can he drop more consistently? Man, he need time to
Exactly.
He needs stuff to happen for him to
exactly.
to talk to people about.
Exactly. That's why I said this is a masterpiece because he's literally going through his life. Like he's giving out game. Like this man is actually like preaching in songs. So it's like that's what I'm saying. That's why I said this is a masterpiece. Cause like yeah, hell yeah, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like this is one of the ones for sure. I can't lie.
Going back into the social media aspect, it's so hard to be living in this era when you can go on your phone and you see some dude even drop out of college, he in his basement, 16
Man, oh man.
$1 million.
Man, oh man.
Keep yourselves in your own lane, but still looking at motivation from others. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I just feel like me. I don't look at anybody with envy. If I see somebody successful, it makes me happy. Like that means there's hope. That means there's hope. There's actually a way for me to get there. So it's kind of like if it's to the point where it's like it's only 2-3 people that's making $1 million around you, then you're just like, damn, is it possible for me to make it? But if you're seeing 10-20 people make it, then you're like, shit, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm next. I'll be the 21st, 22nd. So it's kind of like just stuff like whenever I see people doing bigger than me, it's like it makes me happy, especially people around me that I know. It's like, damn, like I heard somebody said whenever somebody get a blessings, people get jealous or something, but they don't know that that means that God is next door in the neighborhood, something like that. I was like, that's kind of the thing. Like even the other day, yeah, the mindset, just the way you think about it.
That's
like
how it is.
that's how it is. Like me, it's to the point where like, cause I'm Muslim, so it's kind of like it was to the point where like when I got an Islamic family, I was one of those kids that really didn't care in a sense, but like the more you grow up, the more you're just like, you know what? I gotta give myself to God in a sense, you know. Even the other day, like somebody literally texted me and was like, "Yo, Mo, like, how's all like your success story is crazy coming from high school. Even in, like in high school, I started my sneaker business in high school. My first 2 years of my sneaker business, I didn't tell anybody that I owned it because that was one of my ways to setting up my word yes being the word no and yes. Like yes is expensive because I know for a fact if I told my friends and family it was my business, can I get a discount? Can I get a discount? Now I literally told somebody like, yo, this is somebody else's business, but I'm just helping them. Now people hit me up like, yo, can I get a discount? But like, I don't have a control over it. And now that person is more willing to pay. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? People are willing to pay full price when they don't know somebody, but when they know you, can I get a discount? That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
They will pay $190, $120 for a designer brand.
Yeah.
When your man come with $4,500.
Exactly. Now,
I got 30 for you.
Exactly.
I got 30 for you.
I've never negotiated a price with any of my friends, no matter what it is, because I know, like, I'll go on Louis V and buy stuff like this, and they don't know me from a can of paint.
Yeah, I had my own experience in like sales and stuff like that. And somebody told me, man, he said, don't change your price, change your customer.
Exactly.
Change your customer, like,
Yeah.
Limitless insight, man.
No. Exactly.
Like, if you serving the cheap people, they're gonna expect like.
Yeah.
Them prices, like,
Yeah.
don't change your clientele. Don't change your product, change your clientele.
Yeah. You gotta take control of everything you want to do. Like designer brands became designer because they set their price to a certain number that only people with that amount number can afford it. Literally. Exactly. Yeah, literally, it's all it is. And it's kind of like, even with my brand, like, I told people, like, hey, a $55 t-shirt, whatever it is, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. Don't come to me complaining about my price. I'm setting up an environment where I want this brand to be known, to be compared to the gallery departments, the paradoxes, whatever it is, and exactly essentials, Fear of God, everything. I want to be on a level in the next year or two.
That's different, bro.
That's all it is.
They started at 15, 20, but if you had that 45, that 55,
Exactly.
a certain amount of people is going
Exactly.
Now, it comes to both sides.
Yeah.
It comes to both sides. You're not going to have many people support.
Exactly.
But to the same aspect, the level of people,
Yeah.
they want no more. And I bet you, the person who buys a 15 mindset's gonna be better.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then not even that, they gonna know
Mhm.
that they know something.
Exactly.
They know something.
Exactly.
My guy does something like this.
Mhm.
We connect with him.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think it's a little bit over 1 million people in Philadelphia.
Mhm.
The way I look at it, I'm like, if I can find 100 people
Yep.
spend $100
Mhm.
on my account, it's 7 billion people in this world. Like, if I can find 100 people
Mhm.
spend $100,
Yep.
like, I can just scale and grow.
Exactly.
It's always
Literally.
somebody's gonna purchase your content.
100%. Exactly. Yeah.
But
Mhm.
to get back to your question earlier about how you deal with social media and stuff like that, it's hard, to be honest. It's hard not to compare yourself. Like, just being real, it's hard not to compare yourself when it's such a social media driven. Like, you never see nobody else.
Why do you think it's hard?
I think that just growing up, like, you constantly want to be the person in the spotlight, or like have the person that has that hero story or that great come up, or like, yeah, I got it all figured out. In reality, life hard, and a lot of people taking a lot of L's, like just trying to figure it out. And I think like once you become in tune with yourself and what your path and what your purpose is, I think it's easy for you to kind of block that out. But like, you just have to get to that point where you can figure out what your role in this life, like what your niche is,
Yeah.
and just execute from there.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's hard. Social media is like it's always present. Somebody
Yeah,
gets
very.
Yeah,
somebody
man.
got a brand new chain. Somebody got this brand new car.
That's the crazy part to me.
That's what I was
Like,
talking about
yeah.
earlier. Like,
Hell yeah.
social media created a lot of things. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Monetary, you know what I'm saying? Exposure.
Yeah.
But
But
it
also
got
like
those negative influences too.
comparison is also like the thief of joy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, to me, like, I don't compare myself to anybody. I can't even literally, like, I can't even look at somebody and compare myself to them. Cause like, no matter what it is, like,
You don't know what's really going on.
exactly, you don't know what's really going on. It's social media.
People
Like
take
me,
L's trying to figure it
literally,
Yeah.
like me posting myself on I posted a flick, posted a story of me on a private jet.
Right.
People don't know what the hell I went through that day. Got into a car accident that day.
Right.
Literally, I lost at least 50K that day. But the only thing I posted on Instagram was me and the was the only thing I posted. Exactly.
What you doing?
Hey, literally, he's like, I be hitting him up like, yo, I'll be in Miami in an hour and a half. What you doing? He like, damn, I'm not even there. I'm like, see, just stuff like that. It's like people. You never really know what's going on. Nobody's gonna put their failures. Nobody really put all of their failures on social media.
You the biggest enemy, bro.
Yeah.
Like I see something like that. I see somebody have on pajama. That's motivation.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
man, like,
Exactly.
I see this, I see
Exactly.
this, I'm like,
Motivation.
What are you doing? She right there, bro. Like,
Exactly.
what am I trying to do to improve myself?
Exactly.
Something like that.
It's straight perception, bro.
Perception.
You know what I'm saying?
Perception.
You see that and you're like, ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm motivated. Like, you get somebody.
Let me try to figure this out. I showed you who he was.
Yeah.
Like, connect me with him. I wanna
Yeah.
ask you a
Exactly.
question.
Hell yeah. Exactly.
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody be like,
Yep.
I
Exactly.
can't get this Louis.
Yeah. Nah. Fact. That's what I'm saying. It's
How
motivation.
do I do it? How do I do it?
Mhm.
Put me in the right place.
Yeah. Exactly.
It go back to the building boss aspect. Don't give it to me, bro.
Mhm.
Show me
Exactly.
how to do it.
Exactly. That's.
Somebody who like the grind, bro, who like to look at the final
Mhm.
product of like their hard work,
Yeah.
the result of their labor.
Mhm.
You see stuff like that and like, damn, bro, what can I do to get to it?
Facts.
That's motivation, like I said.
Yeah.
What can I do to be in that position?
Mhm.
How can I boss myself up? We don't gotta be in
Facts.
that same position, but like,
Mhm.
you know that.
Yeah.
Hating bad for the soul.
Hating is bad for the
Yeah,
soul.
biggest enemy.
Hell yeah, very bad, really bad for your pocket. I'm telling you, cause there's been to a point where like I literally heard about somebody like just downing me behind my back and stuff like that, and then they come up to me like asking for help. Then it's kind of like, and you're gonna get that no, cause I'm not. You're getting that no, like
That yes expensive.
that yes is expensive. Exactly, I'm telling you. And you was hating. Now you want help? No. And there's not gonna be a reason after the no either. Just no. So you take that however you want to take it. So it's kind of that's on you. But like it's kind of like just being genuine. Like I know some people that fumble their own bag just from like hating, just like being jealous, social media, whatever it is. It was one of my friends. Like he got this job, damn near 7-figure salary, crazy 7-figure salary, bro. And then boom. And like comes exactly. Boom. They go through his social media. He's hating on somebody that he's hating on some of the corporate officers. Lose a job. See, like it's just like that. Just like that. You just lost a
You're your
fortune.
biggest enemy.
You literally. That's why I'm saying like me. I brand myself to the point where it's kind of like you can't really find dirt on me. I'm not a perfect person. Of course, everybody do shit. Exactly, but I brand my. You're not gonna find it though. You're not gonna find it. It's gonna be in me and the people around me. Whatever it is, kind of. You want to brand yourself to a point where, like, if somebody say like, "Oh yeah, this person did this," you're like, "Hell no, they can't do that. They can't do that." And most of the time, even if it is like you do that because if somebody's going around lying on your name to ruin your image, now that person's already like, "Yo, nah, hell no, I don't see this person doing that." So it's kind of now that person's gonna come up to you out of respect, like, "Yo, I heard this and that, but I just want to come to you now. You as a person, you can choose how you want to handle that. If you did it, you choose. You did it. Now you own up to it, or if you want to, whatever it is, you manipulate what it is. Like that's a part of life. Like nobody's perfect. Everybody has some dirt on them. Everybody's done stuff they regret. So it's kind of like, but social media, we live in a day and an age where like people want to put everything on social media. No matter they little problems, relationship issues. Somebody steals something, they want to post, they want to make a TikTok out of it. Like, bro, come on, y'all don't understand. This is gonna catch up to you.
Bro, this TikTok is crazy, bro.
It be the wrong.
TikTok hilarious, bro.
TikTok is
it's
listen,
hilarious.
TikTok.
It's smart, bro.
It be such a traumatic event, yo. They throw the voiceover over it, get the music and stuff.
Exactly. Because some of these people, you can literally, some of these people, I be seeing some things, I'm like, oh, you're an idiot. You could have literally came up $1 million, $2 million by suing this company. And you want to make a TikTok. Now you made a TikTok. You got 100,000 views. And now, once you put...
Sorry, yeah.